Okay, let's go.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel, Probation Officer's Perspective. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Hit that notification bell to all, so you'll be notified of all the new content that I'm pushing out. I want to thank all my subscribers, each and every one of you. I want to thank you because without you, I wouldn't have a channel. But it keeps me going. It helps me. Keeps me pushing to try to get out as much as I can. So today, again, let's dive into today's video. You already seen the thumbnail. It's an inmate on inmate killing. Let's get into it. High Desert. Man, High Desert, Kern Valley, they've been super active this month. I don't know what's in the water there, but they've been active. Let me make myself smaller here. That way I can get to the story at hand. But I'll make myself real small there. All right. So, HDSP investigating the death of an inmate as a homicide. November 27th, 2024. Susanville, California Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation, CDCR. Officials are investigating the November 26, 2024 death of an inmate at High Desert State Prison, HDSP, as a homicide. At approximately 6:13 p.m., HDSP staff observed inmate Zachary Barone. I think that's how you pronounce it, Baron or Barone. I think it's Barone. Zachary Barone attacking inmate Juan Linares. Barone used an improvised weapon to stab Linares multiple times. Officers responded and quelled the attack. Linares was immediately transported to the institution's Correctional Treatment Center, CTC, for advanced medical care. However, his condition worsened, requiring life-saving measures, including CPR and wound care, by correctional officers and medical staff. Despite their efforts, Linares was pronounced deceased at 7:09 p.m. by a physician at an outside hospital. Linares, 44, was received by CDCR from Alameda County on October 20th, 2009 to serve 36 years to life for second-degree murder. Barone, 32, was received by CDCR from San Bernardino County on December 5th, 2019 to serve 14 years to life for first-degree murder. He has been placed in restricted housing while the incident is under investigation. The HDSP Investigative Services Unit and Lassen County District Attorney's Office are conducting investigations into this incident. The Office of the Inspector General has been notified, and the Lassen County Coroner will determine Linares' official cause of death. I think we all know what the official cause of death is here. I mean, they just put it out there. I mean, shit. He got stabbed multiple times. It's not because he fell off his bed. You know what I mean? That day I got to word it that way. High Desert State Prison, which opened 1995, houses approximately 3,300 incarcerated people at various custody levels. The facility provides educational, vocational, medical, and mental health services. All right. So right here we have Juan Linares. This is the victim. Trying to look here and see. I mean, I'm not going to make no speculations because I'm not in it, but looks like he's Southsider. He's up, yeah. Cause I'm looking at the tattoo on his neck right here. But I'm not, that's just alleged. That's speculation. That's just my opinion, my perspective. And then we have Zachary Barone, definitely Southsider. It's blasted right there on his neck for everyone to see. And as always, my condolences go out to the family. No matter what the situation is, Juan Linares, he was a father, a brother, a son, an uncle. You know what I mean? And I give my respects to, for whatever reason, it's politics in prison, it's political. But for whatever reason, he lost his life. So I always give my condolences to the families of the victim. Because they're just because they're an inmate doesn't mean they're not a person, or they don't have family out there, kids, grandkids, like I said, aunts, their uncles, their sons, you know what I mean? So let me get bigger here now so we can talk about it. All right. So at what point, this is okay. So I covered 4 this month, 4 inmate attacks on officers. One of them, CDCR didn't even put out. And I just happened to run across it by accident and ran with what I could. Then I did an update on it. Now, that gives more information, an explanation of what actually happened. That just goes to show you what the news media puts out there and what really is going on. But, so 4 attacks on officers this month. And then this is the 4th inmate killing, inmate on inmate, or 2-on-1, 3-on-1. Doesn't matter. The inmate got killed. This is the 4th one I've covered this month. The month's not over yet. California needs to be more transparent with their information. And look, their California model, I talk about this all the time. I know you guys get tired of hearing it, but they try to, because they're pushing that California model down everyone's throat. Go to their website, go to the CDCR's website, click the California model. I think they have a thing for California model. Explains it all. They want to talk about how, COs are playing hacky sack and football and softball, and they're just hanging checkers and chess and hanging out with the inmates, and they're all buddy. They're all friends now. That's the California model. That's what they want to push. That's their narrative. In all reality, it's prison. They try to change things, but it's never going to change, because there's one factor into this. CDCR doesn't run the prisons. The inmates run the prisons. It's political. They have politics and all the different factions. And they run it the way they run it. And guess what? Whether you want to think so or not, it actually, in a lot of instances, I'm not talking about attacks on inmate attacks on officers or other, staff members. What I'm talking about is, with them having the politics that they have in the CDCR, it actually helps with, could you imagine, with the CO's job? A lot of the times, not all the time, but a lot of the times, because they handle their own business within their own faction. You know what I mean? In their own car. So if somebody steps out of line, they'll handle it. You know what I mean? Otherwise, they don't have enough COs to if they're, let's just take politics out of the game. There was no politics, and they put all these inmates together, which they're doing that. In some prisons, but just say they throw them all together. What do you think is going to happen? Man, it's going to be a free-for-all. It's going to be a mess. And there's not enough COs to handle all that. So, at some point, California needs to be transparent. They need to drop it, man, and just let things go back to the way they were, because this politics has been on for decades in prison. It's been going on for decades. And it's not ever going to change, and there's nothing they can do that's going to change it. Don't go to prison. You know, don't commit crimes. Don't join a gang. You know, that, you know, then you instead of, you know, that's a deterrent, you know, well, they think that making things the California model and being friends and doing these things for the inmates is going to make people not join gangs or get affiliated or be affiliated or commit crimes and go to prison. No, they're going to be like, well, shit, it ain't all that bad in there. Hell, the COs are playing and they're doing shit for us, and hell, we get barbecues and car shows and movies, and well, we get everything. You know what I mean? Shit, it's easy time. But then the politics plays into that, see? And the politics keeps these people, the other inmates in check. And the faster, CDC already knows this, but the quicker CDCR acknowledges that, I think things will go back to normal. And yes, you're still going to have, you know, murders in the prison. You're still going to have killings, stabbings within the politicking. But tell me one thing. When's the last race riot that there has been? Been a long time ago. And how often does that happen? Not very often at all. Why is that? Is it because of California model, or is it because of CDCR? Is it because of the COs? No, it's not. It's because of the politics in prison, and every faction handles their own mess. You know, they all conduct themselves in a manner. And they all have rules in there that they live by, their code, not the prison rules, not the ones the CDC puts out, but their own set of rules and how they function and how they program. And when somebody steps out of line, they get put in check. And so the sooner CDCR actually acknowledges that, the better off the CDCR is going to be, and we'll go back to normal program, you know, instead of trying to push this shit, go out there on the streets and push all that to, you know, keep, you know, that's what I like to do, is I like to talk to younger folks or even anybody that's, you know, in that lifestyle, say they've never been to prison before. Or maybe they have been in prison, but to keep them from going back to prison, if they've never been to prison, to keep them from not ever going back to prison. But by sitting there talking about all the stuff you're doing for inmates and everybody's just great. No, it's not. It just makes them want to, you know, like, it's even easier. Well, shit, if I go to prison, it's really not that bad in there now with the California model. It's crazy. Anyways, I want to quit talking about that. Anyways, there's your video for today. CDCR News. Hope you enjoyed it. That's all I got for you for right now. I am working on some other videos, so I'll be pushing those out maybe today on Thanksgiving. I want to give happy Thanksgiving to everybody that's watching this video right now. I mean, I will be doing more videos, so I'll be talking about Thanksgiving, things like that. But that's all I got for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hit that like and subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up, thumbs down. Leave a comment down below. Have a great day, a blessed day, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.